Well, according to the Thai Retailers Association, the ban on plastic bags in stores went into effect yesterday. This in an effort to reduce plastic waste across the nation. 75 department stores, convenience stores and others are all signed up to the pledge, and that includes your local family and 7-Elevens too. Best to buy a reusable bag or keep a few old plastic bags with you when you go shopping. As the Prime Minister reviewed a report on the low levels in the Mekong River, that's at its lowest in nearly 3 decades already, so we're reminded that the river itself is dammed in China to retain water there. As China and Thailand have entered many business agreements including investment in the infrastructure here, it's hoped that pressure might be brought to bear to open the dams more. With reservoirs at an all-time low in many places, one issue, which is a serious one, is the protection of industrial plants. In many cases, those plants need water for cooling systems used in reactors and incinerators. That water can't simply be cut off, as to close down those cooling systems safely, it could take in some cases weeks. Business supplies, we're told, are a priority. Meanwhile, in other areas, boreholes are being dug to provide local homes in arid areas with water supplies, as the Provincial Water Authority reports 61 water production facilities may be affected nationwide. The upcoming drought doesn't just affect Thailand, far from it. It's taking effect in most neighbouring countries too. As the road death toll hits 300, reports from police indicate that some 18,000 motorists were sent to court on DUI charges so far over the holiday break. Westerners too have been overnighted in police cells, as despite rumours anyone caught over the limit will go to court and be fined. Taxi then, or bus perhaps, as Pattaya too has extra road checks that pop up everywhere and at any time. No word from City Hall in response to the sad death of a British tourist resulting from a firework explosion. The only death to mar an otherwise perfect New Year celebration saw 51-year-old Gary McLaren attempt to relight what he thought was a duff firework 3 times before it blew up in his face in a city soy. With hindsight, of course, it wasn't the best of moves. However, no visible effort was made to control the illegal firework vendors in the city, all selling massive explosives and often made in backstreet illegal factories. The only areas where an element of control was evident was, amazingly, Soi 6, where bar groups operated their own security and were spotted riding up and down the Soi on bikes, in some cases trying to prevent, albeit unsuccessfully, the sale and use. For 2021, perhaps, the authorities will nail this single issue that marred an otherwise faultless evening. Mr. McLaren died. Others, though, were also injured during the evening, and many scared by the magnitude of the fireworks sold. While some were simply a string of large bangers or crackerjacks, the large ones sold were simply huge explosive devices. And with the reminder to avoid drink driving, as we want you with us safely through the year, and the Met Office promising a sunny 34 degrees dropping down to a cool 24 tonight. That is the local and national news from Fab FM. For videos and of course to keep up with fabulous Pattaya, visit alwayspattaya.com.